I'm going to talk a little bit about putting goals together for the new year. Because you really want to be prepared for the new year. You really want to start the new year on the right foot. So first of all, you have to have your trading plan in place before the new year. The first step to you getting to your destination, of course, is a roadmap. So the first video, we're going to talk about making a roadmap for your trading. First of all, times are tough. You basically have a couple of choices. You can contract and you can play defense and you can cut down your expenses and crawl into a cocoon, or you can actually expand, take the bull by the horns. That means make more money. Instead of worrying about being laid off or worrying about losing your job, worry about losing your home, you can actually make more money, secure your own income, be your own boss, protect yourself by actually being more proactive. And that's the reason why we do what we do, is because it allows us to be our own bosses. It allows us to take care of ourselves. First, let's set a goal. That's the first step. How much do you want to make? How much do you need to make? Is it $5,000 a month, $10,000 a month, $20,000 a month? That has to be a very concrete figure for you. It's got to be in front of you all the time. I want to make $10,000 a month trading. I want to make $20,000 a month trading. And that's something that needs to be written on the wall in front of you, on Post-it notes, everywhere around you, so you're constantly reminded of this goal. Now, how much can you make? That's a very good question, and it's something that you need to think about. You'll be surprised at how much you can make if you put the time and effort into it, and the focus into it. What is the value of your goal? In order for you to work for something, it's got to have a certain value. If you remember when you were a kid, you always had a reward system. You always had something that you got paid for doing your chores. Is it so you can get a new car, so you can take the car out on a date? Whatever it is, it's got to have enough value for you. So complete the sentence. If I had my goal per month, and whatever it is, $5,000, $10,000 a month, I would feel like, how secure would you be? I would feel very secure because I know that I can make this much money and I don't have to report to anyone. I am very, very confident because I have a source of income that I can completely rely on, and I'm my own boss. What would you do with income? Support the family, pay for bills, take a vacation, or just pay for security. Security is having money that you can count on and that you don't have to worry about. That's the beautiful part behind it. So what does it take? Let's say, for example, we want $5,000 a month as our goal, which is pretty common goal from our clients, what our clients tell us. And let's say that we are going to allocate $10,000 per trade. That's pretty normal, $10,000 per trade. Divide that by the price of the stock, you get the number of shares. And let's say that we are looking for an average of 10% return on $10,000. That would be about $1,000. Or if you are catching, fairly decent trades, 20% return on a $10,000 is $2,000. Now, if that means that you basically need between 3 $2,000 trades and 5 $1,000 trades per month in order to make your goal of $5,000 a month. Now, of course, you multiply these numbers by whatever your goals are, whatever the size of your account is, and we'll see if it's actually feasible. So, first of all, we need to assemble the tools. You need a good brokerage account. I trade with TradeStation and a couple other ones. You can choose Interactive Brokers. You can choose TradeStation. Those are basically the two that most of our clients use right now. You need the time. How long does it take? How long does it take to really research and find the stocks? Well, that really depends if you're using a service to find your stocks for you, and of course you have to rely on them. And then it will take you about 15 minutes a night. You have to watch our quick video. Once you watch the video, you have your stocks. You open up your brokerage software the next day. You put in your trades. I want to buy this stock when it penetrates this level. I'm going to sell below this level, and this is my target. And you set them. And then the next day, you check on them and you adjust your stops, you adjust the automated stops, you adjust the trailing stops, and so on. I'm going to go into all that a little bit later, so don't worry about that. And then you need to find the trades. Now, if you want to scan yourself, go for it. I personally spend a couple hours every night, and I scan a database of 450 to 500 stocks, and we look for the best opportunities we can find. We analyze different indexes, we analyze different industries, different sectors, different ETFs, and different stocks as well, and then we pick the absolute very best for what we want to do. Before I get into this, I want to show you some trades. Well, this is what we did in November. This is our actual performance report from November. And you can see by all these trades that this one, for example, had a max return of 6%. This one had a max return of 53%, 45%, 43%. And these are just potential. These are potential. And if you put $10,000 per trade, and you only took, and here it is, a 25% of the maximum, you would make a $1,300, $1,100, $1,000, $1,355. You would lose $200 on this one. You would make $430, $770, $890, $950, $601, $680. This is a real month. And these are all the trades that are actually available through the month. The goal, of course, is to get 3 to 5 trades that will give you $1,000 or more. And because we are a buffet of trades, you can see that there's plenty of them available. Let me give you another month. This is October. October, you can see basically the same thing. Lots of trades. Look at this column over here. This is basically 25% of the maximum potential. If a trade makes 10 points, for example, we're only counting 2.5 points as profit because, you know, things happen and sometimes you exit early and sometimes you take, you have different fees and sometimes you miss the trade and so on. So, you know, to be fair, we're doing 25%. I mean, you can look at the maximum potential if you want to, but you can look over here as well. And we're counting 100% of losses, of course. 25% of profits and then 100% of losses. Some of them are small, but there's quite a few of them. You remember, your goal is to make $5,000 a month, and this is calculating that based on a $10,000 trade. So that's basically our example. If you only took 25% of maximum profits, you would still, the calculator is saying $9,800. So not too bad at all. That's for October. For September, smaller trades, much smaller trade. We had one $1,100 trade, not too bad. And a couple $800 trades, $675 and so on. In September, the profit for the month was only $6,400 based on $10,000 and only taking 25% of available profits. One more, and that's August, which is the end of the summer, which is a tough month. There's a $1,000 trade. Remember, these are only $10,000 trades, and it's only taking 25% of maximum potential. $1,700 is one over here, $800. For this month, the total was $9,000. I'm not saying that you're going to catch every trade, but this is a buffet that will allow you to catch enough of them to make your goal. And that's our whole goal, is to allow you to achieve your goals. So what's the next step? The next step is going to be to keep your profits, because it's very easy to make profits. It's very, for most people, it's very hard to keep them. So we're going to talk about risk control in our next video. So I'm going to turn this off right now and talk to you tomorrow about risk control. Take care.